Hey, Mark, that house is unbelievably stunning. So let's talk a little bit more about the bathroom. My personal opinion is the tub is best placed over near the window. A couple reasons. One, stunning views and almost spa-like experience to put it there. Second reason is putting a sink there as it was, you're forced into a single sink. You also begin to run into a problem with a mirror above the sink. So you have to get a small one off-centered to the left. You have to put another mirror over the right, and it unbalances quite a bit the room. Whereas if they were to put the tub there, spa views, and then move the sink over to the other side that we kind of talked about against the wall, you could have a double sink. Then you could properly mount a mirror medicine cabinet above that, and it just works more visually. The other problem is if you place the tub in that other location versus under the window, you begin to get forced into smaller tubs, because if you go beyond 54 and you get into a true size tub, a 66 size inch tub, you're now butting into the sink underneath the window. Anyway, that's my opinion. Okay, so let's talk about tubs. I think a great looking look for that room would be a freestanding tub. You don't want a platform with a tub placed into it. A freestanding would look great. They come in various shapes and sizes. Basically, you can get square, you can get oval, and you can get round. Lengths 54, 60, and 66. A 54-inch oval would work in either of those locations. There's lots of different styles. There's side fauceted ones, back fauceted ones, and there's ones even with a higher back for lounging for longer periods of time. All are preferences in terms of what you like, but they're all great choices. So I think if you put the sink underneath the window and you're going to place the tub in the other location, I think a good choice there is a round tub. They're often referred to as a Japanese soaking tub. They come with lower walls or very high walls where the water is actually up to your neck and you can soak for long periods of time. They're great for medicinal reasons. And I think that would work really nicely in that space. A big reason why it would work really well is, unlike a 54 or a 66, the end of the tub isn't going to be backing into the sink area. So I think in that space, you might want to strongly consider a round tub. And it looked, quite frankly, very nice right there. With the squareness of the architecture, the molding, a round piece right there would lend itself very aesthetically and look tremendous. Now, the only other consideration is the material that the tub is made out of. An acrylic tub is under $1,000. You have to be careful with them, though, because the walls of the tub can be very thin, make a lot of noise, not well insulated. I think you'd be better off with a stone or a composite-based tub, and they're around $1,200 to $1,500. That's a good investment. Now, there are other more exotic versions and brasses, etc., but I think a stone-based is a smart play and would look tremendous. White, obviously, the right choice in given the coloring of that home. And I think, whether it be oval, whether it be square, whether it be round, I think all are good choices. My personal preference would be round if in that location. It would be oval if in the other location. And I think you've got great views, and it's a tremendous room. The bathrooms turned out to be fabulous, as you know.